Angel says, dear child, stop everything you're doing right now. You have only 30 minutes to prepare for what's coming. God has sent me with an urgent message that cannot wait. Someone you deeply love who has passed away is desperately trying to reach you with a message so you can know the whole truth. This isn't just any ordinary spiritual contact. Your loved one has been trying to communicate with you for days, carefully gathering spiritual energy, strategically waiting for this exact moment when the veil between worlds is thinnest. The barriers aren't coincidental, there are forces deliberately blocking this communication to keep you from receiving the complete truth. The spiritual realm is in emergency mode right now. Your guardian angels have been frantically working to create a clear channel for this message, but we need your conscious participation to make it strong enough. This situation is evolving rapidly, and every minute counts in your preparation. I can see your loved one already in motion, already gathering strength to push through the veil. The energy surrounding them is powerful with purpose, charged with emotion, focused entirely on you. They have truth they need you to know, understanding they need you to receive. Your life is about to become the center of a spiritual connection that has been building beneath the surface for longer than you realize. What appears to be a sudden message has actually been forming slowly, carefully, deliberately. But God has not left you without guidance or protection. Like this video and type 911 to receive God's emergency warning and divine protection. Angel says, dear child, now I must reveal the urgency behind this message. With less than 25 minutes remaining, you need to understand exactly why this communication is so critical so you can prepare properly. Your loved one isn't reaching out for ordinary reasons. This truth they carry has been weighing on their soul, preventing them from fully transitioning to their next spiritual stage. The message contains understanding that will not only bring you peace but will also release them from the burden they've been carrying since their passing. The spiritual barriers blocking this message aren't random. Some come from other souls who don't want certain truths revealed. Others come from negative energies that feed on unresolved grief and confusion. The message itself contains light that would dispel shadows many entities prefer to maintain. God has shown me what your loved one has endured to reach you. They've been gathering fragments of energy from meaningful memories you shared. They've been learning to manipulate the subtle vibrations that can bridge dimensions. They've been practicing on smaller signs you may have dismissed as coincidence, the flickering light, the familiar scent, the song that played at just the right moment. What makes this situation particularly powerful is the pure love driving their efforts. This isn't about guilt or obligation. It's about a promise they made that death itself couldn't break. The truth they carry isn't meant to harm but to heal wounds that have remained open far too long. But here's what gives me hope: I can see breaks forming in the barrier, windows of opportunity opening. Your loved one has found pathways through grief's heavy veil. God has already planted seeds of connection that will blossom in these precious moments. Like this video and type 222 to uncover their complete message. Angel says, dear child, with just 20 minutes remaining, I can now share the first fragments of the message your loved one is sending. God is allowing me to channel the initial truths they desperately want you to know. They want you to understand they didn't suffer in their final moments. The physical pain you feared they experienced was actually a gentle transition. They felt themselves lifting away from their body, experiencing a profound peace as they were welcomed by those who had passed before them. They were never alone, not for a single moment. From where they are now, they can see the guilt you've been carrying. The regrets about words left unsaid, about moments you weren't present, about promises you fear went unfulfilled. They want you to know these burdens aren't yours to carry. They understand now, with perfect clarity, the complete picture of your shared journey. God has shown me how they watch over you. They see your quiet tears, your moments of doubt, your whispered conversations with their memory. They witness your life continuing and feel no resentment, only love that you keep moving forward. Every time you speak their name, a light brightens around their soul. They have urgent truth about unfinished business still binding them to earthly concerns. Documents hidden where you haven't thought to look. Conversations with others that were never shared with you. Wishes for your future they never had the chance to express fully. These truths aren't meant to create new pain but to finally complete a circle of understanding. Your guardian angels are helping them organize these messages in the order you need to receive them, preparing your heart for each revelation. Like this video and type 333 to receive the first part of their message. Angel says, "Dear child, with just 15 minutes remaining, we must activate your spiritual reception field. This sacred connection is being created specifically for this communication, designed to protect both your emotional heart and spiritual mind as these powerful truths arrive. God has dispatched specialized guardian angels to your location. These are angels of comfort, angels of translation, angels of memory. They're positioning themselves in a circle around your energy field, creating a sacred space where messages from beyond can safely reach your consciousness. I can see them weaving threads of silver light between your heart and the realm where your loved one waits. This creates a secure channel that filters out interference from lower energies and prevents emotional overwhelm as the powerful truths begin flowing through. This won't stop the natural emotions from arising those are sacred to but it ensures they don't block the messages themselves. Your guardian angel is strengthening your spiritual senses, calibrating them to detect the subtle frequencies your loved one is using. This protection will help you recognize their unique spiritual signature when it touches your awareness. It will help you distinguish their authentic message from your own thoughts or fears. It will help you receive the complete truth without distortion. This divine connection has multiple layers. The outer layer repels entities that might interfere. The middle layer translates spiritual energy into concepts you can understand. The inner layer prepares your heart to receive without breaking. Together, they create a complete reception system for this sacred communication. As this connection activates, you might feel a subtle warmth around your heart, a gentle tingling at the back of your neck, a peaceful heaviness in your chest. These are signs that the channel is opening. Like this video and type 444 to activate this divine connection. Angel says, "Dear child, with divine protection in place and only 10 minutes remaining, God is revealing the exact strategy you need to follow to receive the complete message. These divine instructions will guide your mind, your heart, and your spirit during this sacred communication. First, you must create internal stillness when the messages begin arriving. Your initial mental state determines how clearly you can receive. Take 3 deep breaths, allowing your guardian angels to calm your brain waves to the perfect frequency for reception. This stillness isn't emptiness, it's sacred readiness that creates space for connection. When impressions begin forming in your consciousness, don't immediately analyze them. God's angels will be helping translate complex spiritual concepts into understanding you can grasp. Pay attention to all forms the message might take: emotional impressions, mental images, physical sensations, suddenly remembered memories. These varied channels are all being used to deliver the complete message. There are specific approaches that strengthen reception. Focus on the feeling of love you shared rather than the loss you experienced. Mentally say their name with tenderness. Recall a happy memory that embodies your connection. These actions raise your vibrational frequency to better match theirs. Most importantly, don't try to control what comes through. Divine wisdom has determined the order and method of these revelations. Trust that your loved one knows exactly what you need to hear first, what can wait until you're stronger, what must be delivered in symbols rather than direct concepts. Any strain to force specific answers creates static in the connection. Your angels will guide this process, ensuring the channel remains clear and protected throughout. Like this video and type 555 to receive this divine reception strategy. Angel says: Dear child, with just 5 minutes remaining, God is revealing how the complete message will unfold in your awareness over time. What begins as initial impressions today will continue developing into fuller understanding in the days ahead. The divine light of connection is establishing permanent pathways in your spiritual awareness. I can see it creating receptors in your consciousness, preparing spaces where delayed portions of the message can arrive later. Some truths require preliminary understanding before deeper revelations can be received and integrated. Your guardian angels are creating a divine schedule for this unfolding. I can see the message arriving in 3 distinct phases. First come the emotional reassurances that provide immediate comfort. Then comes specific information about unresolved matters. Finally come the deeper spiritual insights your loved one has gained since their transition. God wants you to know that complete reception doesn't happen in a single moment. The most important messages unfold in divine timing, impression by impression, insight by insight. What begins today sets in motion a process of communication that continues for weeks to come. I can see divine light surrounding specific dates in your near future, moments when you'll suddenly understand something that seems confused today, times when signs will appear with unmistakable clarity, occasions when dreams will deliver portions of the message your waking mind couldn't process. These moments are already marked in the spiritual calendar. Like this video and type 666 to activate this divine timeline. Angel says: Dear child, with just 2 minutes remaining before full contact, God is revealing how this message will transform your grief into healing. What begins as communication across the veil will ultimately create profound peace in your heart. I can see divine energy already beginning to reshape the landscape of your grief. What was an emptiness is being divinely prepared to become a different kind of presence. What was painful separation is being transformed into a new form of connection. What was unfinished business is being converted into peaceful completion. This transformation won't be instantaneous. It will unfold in stages, each revealing another layer of divine comfort. The initial contact brings evidence they still exist. The middle process develops ongoing communication. The final integration establishes a new relationship that transcends physical absence. Your guardian angels are already weaving strands of healing into this connection. I can see them creating pathways toward acceptance without forgetting, love without anguish, remembrance without trauma. These sacred paths lead to a place where grief and joy can coexist in the same memory. The divine realm specializes in turning absence into presence, endings into new beginnings, goodbyes into until we meet agains. This experience of loss, though painful, has already been targeted for this kind of spiritual alchemy. The very energy of your grief is being transformed into a bridge they can use to reach you. Like this video and type 777 to activate this divine healing. Angel says, dear child, as a full contact approaches, God is revealing how this connection will continue beyond today's communication. This isn't a one-time event but the beginning of an eternal relationship transformed. Spiritual bonds operate differently than physical connections. They exist beyond time, beyond space, beyond the limitations of bodies and words. Your guardian angels are now establishing permanent channels that will remain open long after today's specific message is delivered. These sacred pathways ensure ongoing communication remains possible. I can see the pattern of this eternal connection forming around you. What appears as a single message today is actually creating a template for continued exchange. Each contact makes the next one easier, each shared energy strengthens the bridge between worlds, each recognized sign increases your ability to perceive more subtle ones. God wants you to understand that true connection includes growth on both sides. Your loved one will continue evolving in their realm just as you continue in yours. The communication will reflect these changes, deepening and expanding as you both develop new understanding. Feel the divine light surrounding you completely now. Your guardian angels have created a permanent sanctuary for this relationship, a sacred space where death itself has no power to separate hearts truly connected. This protection doesn't eliminate the natural grief of physical absence, but it ensures you're never truly apart. The time has come for direct communication as they reach across the veil. Like this video and type 888 to seal this eternal